Hello YouTube, this is Flare Taco, and I shall be reporting my regionals I had last weekend. It was really fun. I lost to Dragoonity, Enter Procedure, Gladiator Beast, and Miracle Gemini. I won against 6 Sams and different Miracle Gemini, however you call it. Before I forget, I'm going to give a shout out to your Bell Spirit. Check him out. He's I've been with him for a while, and he's a pretty cool guy. Check him out. He got trade binders. He got some Gladiator Beast deck. This is pretty cool. Anyway, I ran Plan Sychro. I thought I'd give that a try because I ran that last format. It's really good. And it didn't do too well, mainly because I was making bad plays, and there were some cards in my deck that I had that did not work well, and I shouldn't have had in the deck. And there's cards I should have had in my deck, but I didn't think about it, and I didn't realize they weren't in there. So I'm gonna get with the deck. So we have 2 Lone Fires. Nothing bad with this deck at all. Bad with this card at all in the deck. Lone Fire helps you search out your dandelions, which, dandelion, since it's limited. He gets out your tokens, which can be used for synchroing and other shenanigans. And tributing. Yeah, there we go. Lone Fire helps you summon Spore, another tuner, or a tuner. Afro Spore is how I like to call him. And remove a plant from play, special summon this card. Gives you a variety of synchro monsters. Lone Fire also helps you summon Glow Bulb. Another tuner, great tuner. It helped me so much. Get those formulas, helped me draw the cards I needed. And there's nothing wrong with this card at all. And Titanial. I still like this card. The only problem I had with it is I drew it sometimes, and that wasn't the best. It actually pretty stunk, because I had a card just sitting there in my hand. Although I still was able to win some rounds with it being in my hand. So that's pretty impressive. So that's it for the plant lineup. You got your engine, besides the plants, you got your mill engine, 2 Raikos, and a Lila. At the tournament, I ran 2 Raikos. I didn't have a Lila, so I just ran 3 Raikos. Yes, it actually is pretty slow. Lots of people say that it is slow, and I didn't believe them. I'm just like, I love Raikou, but after putting Lila in, it sped up the deck so much more. And after seeing the Raikous just sitting there in my hand, and people having Stardust on the field, I felt Raikou wasn't as strong as a Lila, since she can also be a beater. Alright, 2 Card Trooper. Just an amazing card. You get the draw one, you get the mill cards, goes up to 1900, nothing bad with this card. You can special summon it from the graveyard with the breeze. Great card. I picked up another Ultra, so I am proud of myself. Alright, now we got 2 Debris. You guys know what it does. If you don't, brings back 500 attack or less monster in attack position. So I usually bring out Dandelion if I have him in my graveyard. Synchro for Black Rose, blow up the field. Get 2 tokens. Or you can go for any other level 3 that's 500 like Card Trooper. Or you can go for level 2 like Raikou, sync for Iron Chain Dragon. Or if you have another token on the field, summon him, special summon Dandelion, synchro for 8, and get 2 tokens. So, Debris Dragon is spectacular. 2, Effectular saved me so many times. I love this card. I just don't know how to get more past that. Let's see if I can. Basically, it stops a lot of your opponent's moves, and it shuts them down for a turn. So, I really like Effectular. 2, Kaisi Shadow Monarch. With all the tokens, with Dandelion, and if you don't need to use the tuners, and you really don't have any monsters to go with them, you can special summon them from the graveyard and sack them for Kaius. So it gives you another option to use your tuners for. Your Spore and Glowpulp. Songan to search out your debris, your basically whatever you need. A little tech of mine, kinda. Spirit Reaper. I ran him in 2, and I'd have to say he was so great. And he was probably one of the best monsters I had in that deck. But 2 was way too cloggy. 1 is fine because I run triple Avarice. And so I feel 1 is fine by itself. So now, last monster, you got Gores for protection. For spells, you have 3 Avarice. The reason I ran 3 is a lot of times I'd mill most of them. I'd like have 1 in hand and 2 in the graveyard. Or I wouldn't have any at all, and I just mill all of them if I just ran 2. Because I tried 2 before a tournament, and it's just like, yeah, I kept milling them. So I ran 3, and it was really good. Although I still do consider taking it out, maybe for a mind control, because I don't have a mind control in here. I probably should, but I got 3 enemy controller, so that kind of take over its job a little bit. This was the best spell card in the deck, in my opinion. It was just so amazing. I sacked the tokens. If I attacked them directly, they drop Gores. I'm gonna enemy controller my monster, and take control of their Gores and attack. So and get rid of their token. So enemy controller was outstanding. 2 Mystical Space Siphon. Self-explanatory, you know. Alright, now, Scapegoat, second best spell card in the deck, in my opinion. It comboed so well with enemy controller, gave me defense, combo so well with debris, your tuners, whatnot. Scapegoat just saved my butt. Book of Moon, self-explanatory, great card. Alright, now I gotta get to Charge and Foolish Burial. Now, in a tournament, I didn't run these cards. I'm an idiot. Especially, I didn't run Foolish Burial. I did not notice that. And it would have been so helpful. Foolish Burial is such an amazing card. I can send my tuners to the graveyard, like Spore and Glowpulp. I can send my Debris Dragon I don't want to do that. I meant, I can. But, Dandelion. I can just do so much with this one card, and I didn't run it. In fact, I think I ran a Forbidden Lance over it. Forbidden Lance is a good card, but I wasn't using it right. I wasn't drawing it at the right times, and it just wasn't a good card for me. Charge of Light Brigade. It added so much speed into the deck. I can't see why I didn't run it before. And I forgot what I had in here that I was running at the tournament besides the Forbidden Lance. I think it was a different monster. Anyway, yeah, you got Foolish Burial and Charge of Light Brigade. Giant Grenade, get rid of the back row removal. Dark Hole, and Monster Reborn. Traps, we have 2 Solemn Warning. Save my butt. You guys know what it does. Great card. 1 Solemn Judgment. You guys know what it does. Great card. Probably won't get too big on the traps here because I usually mill them. Mirror Force and Torrential. 2 Formula Synchron. Just such a great card. You get the draw, and with the Scapegoats, I could go enemy controller, sack my token, take control of their monster, and then synchro with Formula. That was a great boost. Again, gives me draw power, and I can recycle them with Avarice. I can't get enough on this card. It's so great. Army Arm. I use this a lot. Basically, you guys, I can't really explain this card. It's amazing. Alright, Catastor. I actually didn't use Catastor a lot. I didn't really go for 5s all that often. But still great to have an extra deck just in case. For your level 6s, you got Gaianite, the Force of Earth, your replacement for Goyo. Brionac, Dragon Ice Barrier, great card. Iron Chain Dragon, you can go to Breeze, Raikou, and go for that card. So Iron Chain is a yes. 2 Black Rose, you go for the Breeze a lot, and you can still summon it without the Breeze, like Spore. Go with level 3, same for Black Rose, and it's cyclable with Pot of Avarice, so Black Rose is great. Colossal, I didn't use them at all. Red Dragon Archfiend, didn't use them at all. I summoned this guy a lot. Scrap Dragon is absolutely outstanding. In the tournament, I ran 2 Stardust, but I found that 2 Stardust is too much, because I can just recycle them with Pot of Avarice, so I run Thought Row Archfiend now. It's great taking down the Stardust and getting 2,700, no 2,500. Take down Brionac, you gain life points, and I feel that's a great little thing. Plus, if they go Dimensional Prison, you can pay 1,000 life points to negate, I think, right? Targets 1 Psychic type monster and destroy it. So, Scrap Dragons, or Thought Rose Archfiend to stay. And Shooting Star Dragon. I went for this guy a lot. It shut people down. It's not as great as I expected, because you can get rid of it, Compulse, but a lot of people don't run Compulse. They'll cite it and whatnot, but still, this is very helpful, especially if I wanted to get some targets in the graveyard. I just sync with Formula and Stardust, and then play Pot of Avarice. So, yeah. This has been Flare Taco with Regional Recap and my Plant Sychro. Tell me what you think, and have a good day.